Just some random Grammy facts. Top 5 most nominated artists of all time. Top 5 Jamaican artists with the most Grammy wins. Top 5 best Grammy winning albums.
Less is more sometimes, believe me.
Brother, if I don't put on lotion, you can't find granite. Thing though, yeah.
Look for this.
That's it. Jesus! Is it what I say?
Yaadman Podcast are the one. 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 The Yaadman Podcast. Tell about the Yaadman Podcast. The Yaadman Podcast. Tell about the Yaadman Podcast.
Boom, Davin and Tonil back again with the number 1 Jamaican podcast in Murcia, Spain.
Number 1 Jamaican podcast in Europe.
And we're going for the world.
And you better believe it.
We're there.
Yeah,
and
man.
This week will be a short and sweet one because we're on a mission today.
Yes. Where we going, Davin?
Go watch Gladiator Dos with the great Denzel Washington, Pedro
man.
Pascal.
Pasquale.
Pasquale. Big up yourself.
Yes.
We'll check it out. Maybe we'll do a little review and see if it's worth going to see in the theaters.
Yeah, I think we should.
Yeah.
But you guys tell us if we should. And right now at this time, it's been a while. We know. It's been a while. But it's been a while since I've asked them.
Yeah, man,
Please like, share, and subscribe.
Subscribe.
Thank you very much.
Subscribe, please,
Yeah,
and
man.
thank you. I beg you.
We are begging.
Yeah, man. And this week, Jump Straight Night, meme of the week, Tonil.
All right, I have my meme ready. Are you ready, my brother?
Always ready. My meme is kind of a game meme this week, so
Yeah?
it's like a little game for you as well.
All right.
So it's the audio viewers are gonna love it more actually.
All right, so you want to do yours first?
No,
Because
go
mine
on.
is a little
Chatting. We have to
A little chatting.
All right. Let me do my one first then.
All right then.
All right.
Yeah. And my meme is something that I think all of us can relate to.
Also.
All of us Caribbean people, for example, who go to other countries.
Mine is a Caribbean one as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, mine is a Caribbean one.
Well, we are Caribbean people. We are Caribbean blood, you know. Everything is Caribbean about us,
All right.
I
so
would say.
what I'm going to do, I'm going to play it for you.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to identify the accents. So these
Oh,
Caribbean
my
accents.
God.
So if you're an audio listener, see if you can get them before Tonil. The timer on them is quick.
Yeah.
So you don't have a lot of time.
My God. All right.
So you need the answer before the answer pop in the quiz.
Let me put all of the Caribbean accents now. Let me upload the accents in my head now. Remember like Matrix with Neo? And I've upload all of them right
you
now.
know, you mentioned something like last night, but you just start for back shop. But then that all I made a little vibe, you see me?
Yeah. The higher consciousness.
I'm up on the balcony and then I watch an anime and then I'm up on my phone. And I just feel say, yo, look how I'm up on my phone, I watch something, I do something, I made something. It's like I plugged into something, if I consciously know I'm plugged into it, I'm still stay plugged in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Well, I meant to like you know, like, and then then I saw someone just walking on the street on his phone like a zombie, and I said like, he's plugged into the same thing on the screen, and I still have it on my phone, the virus of it.
The box, man, the box. We love boxes. We love squares with pictures.
I love boxes too. No, but I just that made it. I just think it kind of.
I have these thoughts a lot of times.
You know, sometimes it doesn't.
I understand.
You know?
Yeah.
Just reach
I
a different
understand.
vibes and I pray different.
Yeah.
All right. So, guess the country by their accent.
Wow. Okay.
First, we have 7 of them. So we have easy, medium, and hard.
So you won't tell me who's in the basket, right?
No,
All
you
right.
have to guess them. I don't even. I couldn't. I only knew 2 or 3. 3 I got. 3
Yeah.
out of 7 I got.
All right, make us see.
All right,
Make us see
ready,
how
roll.
well I can do.
Can you figure out the country by their accent? Number 1.
You're squat hogging me, you're fucking fool. You're black squat.
Grenada.
How can you talk?
Like Grenada?
That's
You can't
Grenada.
take out me
You sure?
permission without my permission.
Guyana.
No,
Number 2.
Bumbuckler.
So what you gonna do? The closest one is right by you, right? But they ain't really no gals. Them there still, right? So what
Be
you
a
gonna do?
John.
Go on Soldier Road because they got some little solid little
Be a
things.
John.
That boy, you can have like, you feel me?
Bahamas. If you got the first 2 right like the video, number 3.
Yo, what up? It's Ungi, man.
I won't even say, but this is Jamaican. From St. Elizabeth.
Jamaica.
Okay.
Number 4.
If you didn't get that
white
one.
police shoot in America and nothing come out of it. The amount of people in the days of slavery, all they throw over the board, hang them,
Grenada.
kill them, rip them, do all the kind of wickedness.
Grenada. Don't forget to like the video.
That's Grenada
Hard
for sure.
Level. Number 5.
Oh, hardly.
And for enough of that to kiss my so I can't now want to talk about Red Jet. Go up there, Red Jet. No line in Trinity. Going up in Jamaica, yes, no too.
Trinidad.
Suck salt and drink them, want kill them, want to kiss me big too.
Barbados.
Ooh,
Number 6.
the Trinity get you.
Yeah, that new drink come over. Me can't hide in your contact.
But my contact, yeah.
No, this is Trinity, no, for sure, for sure.
Trinidad. Last one, but don't forget to comment your score at the end extreme level. Number 7.
Where? Look at all the things the children leave there for me to fix. Guys, so come to my house. We're gonna cook our food or something. Come,
Antigua.
Hey, babe, bon. I don't have no money, yo.
St. Lucia.
Ah, St. Lucia. My God. So how much me just get?
2 out of 7.
No.
You got
Me get the Bayesian.
No, you never get the Bayesian.
Yes, I
The
did.
Bahamas, no, you never say that. And you never get
Ah,
Barbados.
Bahamian. Oh,
Bahamian and
shit.
Barbados. You get Jamaica and the Trinidad.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Caribbean people. I have failed you.
How often you come across these accents anyway?
Not that much. On social media more than anything. Or in the university, because you know, I was in class with a lot of people from the Caribbean, namely St. Vincent, St. Lucia, a lot of Trinidadians, a few Grenadians. Big up yourself, Lati. And those are the people I can say I came across. And a few Bajans, you know. But what I would find would happen with these smaller islands, Davian.
Yeah.
I don't like to call them smaller islands.
They are smaller physically.
Yeah, physically. But when you put the Caribbean together, we're big people. We're bold. You know, we can compete with the world, actually.
We do.
You know? I would find that they would usually stay in their groups and not, like, go outside of the group. Some of them do, but not all of them. But most of them, they stay inside their community of their country. And they wouldn't go outside to, like, the other Jamaicans who are there, for example.
Whereas people will see comfort in us, so it's tough. Like,
people see comfort in their community.
If there were 10 Jamaicans here, we'd probably have 10 Jamaicans on the couch.
Chances are.
You know?
Yeah. So I'm not blaming
Just
them,
like
honestly.
here, like, it's hard to penetrate, like, a Spanish friend group, like, to make friends with Spanish people, like friends, not just people that you can go out and have a good time with, but like a true Spanish friend.
Yeah.
It's a difficult thing because they already have the friends from childhood, and it's like you're trying to infiltrate it.
They usually keep their friends. They usually stick to their groups. and keep their
Very
friends.
close knit groups here, and I respect that to some extent. Not anyone can come in and jump in.
Or you have to show yourself worthy, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess I'm not ready then.
All right, so my meme, as I said, as Caribbean people, we can relate to this. As Africans, we can relate to this.
Yeah.
You know, it's all about basically when you leave your home and you go to somewhere else, which is a different climate, a different environment, a different kind of people, all of this.
Which we did,
you know. And it's about melanin.
Love the melanin in your skin.
Yeah, they full dose press play.
People with darker skin, people from maybe Africa or India or South Asia, they're more equatorial regions. They're closer to the equator and there's more UVB radiation throughout the year. And so as a protective mechanism to not get burned, you have melanin, which protects you, right? The problem is that melanin also blocks your ability to produce vitamin D. But if you're out in the sun all the time, you know, in a place where you're getting UVB radiation, it's not a problem. What happens when you take a person from South Asia, from India, from Africa, and you put them in Sweden or in Minnesota or in the UK, a place where UVB radiation doesn't hit most of the year, and you don't give them a supplement? What happens is they become severely vitamin D deficient. What happens when you take the guy from the UK, the Brit, and put him in Australia, like without any sunscreen or without a hat or never, they're gonna, yeah. People with darker skin.
Yeah, bro, it's winter time now, and this is my, you know what's sad?
Seasonal depression.
I'm
Yo.
severely
Yeah,
affected by it, bro. Like,
No, me
I have
too,
to
yeah.
get my supplements.
I don't take supplements. I try to eat what I eat. I try to eat what I need.
Yeah, but sometimes, you know,
Sometimes
you
I might
don't
fall
realize
short.
you don't realize it, and then you just feel drowsy and sad, and just you're like, why am I feeling like this? My life is going well. Then you realize you're not getting enough sunshine.
You're not getting enough sunshine. And honestly, for these past 3 weeks, I would say, there hasn't been much sun. And if the sun do come out, it's warm, but it doesn't heat you up.
It doesn't invigorate you.
It doesn't charge your melanin.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I know the feeling, bro.
It doesn't.
I know the feeling.
So what I would have to do, for example, in winter time, is sunbathe. I go out in the sun for half hour,
Like
45
a
minutes
white
when I get my exactly when I get my break from school, and I would just be there in the sun, whatever, and I would sit here on this side for like 10 minutes, and then I turn. And the next side, and then I turn. It's like exactly. It's like me I cook. You know what I say? But yeah, the sun is needed for charge our melanin.
For real.
And about the seasonal depression thing, how can we get over this? Because like I've been facing this for the 5 years I've been here.
It's my thing would be don't stay at home.
That is it.
Go
True.
outside, fresh air, meet people, interact with people.
See some people. At least just go look on some people at least.
Because if you get caught in the trap, you're just cold and cuddling and watching it rough.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro.
You're going to eventually stay in.
And you feel depleted, fatigue, lethargy. You don't feel like you want to accomplish anything or do anything. So you can't just get caught into it. But the supplements help. Going outside help. Going to the gym helps. Don't cancel plans. Be more proactive to do plans even when it's cold outside. Because,
Yeah.
for the eye and eye,
It's rough. Look on me.
when it's cold, I just want to...
You just want inside, honestly.
Just want to lock down with something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How do you guys feel about seasonal depression? If you're out there as a person from the Caribbean or African or somebody who's used to more sunshine, and you're right now in a country that you're not getting the amount of sunshine that you need or that you're used to, like how do you cope with it? I would like to know. Could you leave this in the comment section?
Please, Anta.
Yes.
What's one thing that you use more of in the winter as a cosmetic thing that you don't use as much throughout the year?
I'd say my oils or the shea butter.
The lotion.
Because I don't really use lotion.
What you use?
Just oils and shea butter, for example. I kind of made it my mission from when I was just about to go into university or so to stop using lotion. Because of the chemicals that are in it. And like back then, every year or every few months you would hear that a company would have to call back a product because it had this in it or that in it. Or, so I made the conscious decision to kind of take myself away from the lotion and use the oils, for example.
So the oils substitute the lotion. So you don't feel greasy or something like that?
No, the thing is you have to know how to apply it. Not too much and not too little either. You're not going like you're not going to have like this amount of oil and then you rub it all over your body. No.
Easy did it.
Yeah, boy. Really, dog.
That's weird face. That's so weird face. That's so weird, dog. So yo.
You just have to go there. No, that mean.
What kind of oil? Okay, sorry. What kind of oil?
No.
What kind of oil? People want to know the
All
kind of oil
right.
they
So,
use.
what I would usually use is a mixture of argan. If it's not argan oil, is aloe vera oil. Or almond oil. Or sometimes, what's the name of this one? Romero. Is it Romero?
Rosemary.
Rosemary oil. And you have to try to find oils that are not very heavy. Oils that will, just evaporate into your skin, basically. Don't use a heavily oil-based oil.
Don't use olive oil. No, but
olive oil is actually good. It's actually good. It's actually
just
good. It's
like
actually
cooking
good.
olive oil, you know.
Yeah.
Get it filtered or something.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a man that I like my lotion, bro. But in the winter, I have to buy like twice as much.
Yeah, man. And the thing is now, I always like every time I explain to like some of my co-workers about me like changing color during the year. So in January, which is winter time here, I would get a lighter color. I always say to them, cafe con leche. You know, they would understand. And then when it gets to like May, June there, I start to get a bit darker.
Yeah.
Like chocolate. You know? And from May, June there to about October here when there's not much, when there's less sun, I start to put a little bit cafe con leche again. But the first time that we don't get enough sun, you start to get a gray kind of look. Yeah. Because your skin start to get a little bit dry. You know?
You need your lotion, dog.
No, but the thing is how you avoid it. For example, all right, my hands are not dry right now, but look. Like for example, these places between your fingers, for example.
Every time you wash your hand, you have to put on like a little hand cream.
No, I think that is bad in other vein. I think
you need to moisture because the soap dries out your hand.
That is true. But the thing is, I only put my oils on, for example, in the morning time or in the night.
So when you wash your hands, you just the soap, you know, if you wash your hands multiple times a day, it dries out your hand, and in the winter it dries out your skin, making your skin start crack. And if you have sensitive skin, it can get irritated. So you put on like a hand cream.
Yeah, but also you have to be careful because you don't want to get dependent on this thing.
Bro, I'm already swimming in lotion. I'm depending on it.
Less is more sometimes, Davin. Less is more sometimes, believe me.
Brother, if I don't put on lotion, you can't find granite. You ever hear hash?
Yes.
Look like a... Yo.
My God.
Right now, I'm going to put on a hand cream. I'm on kind of have that little grayish thing there. Yeah,
look for this. That's
it. Jesus! Is what I say? Yes. Before we touch you, me have to go some boom bang.
Yeah, man, of course.
Yeah, man.
Of course, you know.
And them thing the dog. All right. So, buy up a lotion and them thing there. Lotion brand, reach out because Baby oil, Tony.
Diddy. And yeah, man.
Alright, so today, I saw something on the news.
The
most recent Grammy nominations to the reggae category.
Yes.
You know them?
Yes, so let me see if I can name the artists. I don't remember the names of the albums exactly, but I can tell you that Shenseea is on the list. Buds is on the list.
Yeah.
The Wailers are on the list.
Yeah.
And the Bob Marley One Love movie is on the list. And there's one more that I'm not remembering right now. There's one more I'm not remembering right
Vybz
now.
Kartel.
Yes, Vybz Kartel. That was the other nominee. Wow.
What do you think about the nominations? You think it's a good list, or you think it's a one of them lists where you feel like it's missing something? You think anyone that's not on the list should be on the list?
Who's not on the list that should be on the list?
That release album this year.
No.
Everyone
I think this is a representation of reggae and dancehall at this current moment.
You think so? You think so for real?
But let me first say about the Grammys. Let me first give you a comment about the Grammys. Alright, no, let me continue. So yeah, I think it's a representation of the music like atmosphere in Jamaica, or music coming out of Jamaica at this moment.
I disagree with you, bro.
Why you disagree?
I don't feel like the Grammy is a true reflection of what's going on the ground in Jamaica.
No, I was about to get that. But I was about to talk to it like on a whole and not just Jamaica. But all right, continue. I understand. I understand you. I really understand.
When you have like artists like Massacre that put out one of the best dancehall albums them I've listened to.
That's what people say. I forgot about that album.
And I'm like, to be honest, like the Vybz Kartel album, bro, shouldn't be there.
But the thing is, Davian, we have to remember that as much as we don't like this part about the music business, but it's called the music business for a reason. It's business most of the time. The Grammys itself, I would say that the Grammys itself, it doesn't always represent the best artist. It doesn't always represent the best line of work which
Yeah.
comes from a genre of music.
And
Because I can put out an album that rock all of Jamaica. And I should remember this year. An album that rock all of Jamaica, for example, right?
the Mask album. Yeah.
And when you look, you're up against a certain last name from a certain family
The Marleys.
that have they have a love story with the Grammys. When you see the Grammys and the Marley, it's very hard to take it from them.
Except Julian. Julian lost his. The one that I think he's the only Marley to have been put up for one and lost.
Juju Marley, I don't know what happened that year. Which year was this again? You remember?
I don't have a clue, and I don't know the name of the album. That should say everything. No disrespect. No disrespect, bro. I just haven't listened to that album.
Yeah. But we know about the love story with them and the Marleys. For example, in 2017 it was when Chronixx released his album Chronology.
Chronixx should have won that.
We all know this. Alright. So that year it was Damian Marley and Chronixx.
Yeah.
Those were the two headliners for that nominee. And Stony Hill actually won. When I listen to the two albums, I would say it's two different kind of music on each album. But a better representative of the Reggae Grammy the Reggae Grammy Award
Yeah.
would be Chronixx album, which had more roots reggae, which had more,
On the
you know,
ground. On the
it,
ground in
it was a
Jamaica.
better representation of what reggae is, to be honest. Not taking anything away from Stony Hill, as I said, because that album was actually a great album as well. It's an album that make you really think really deep. And I would say my favorite song from that was What Men Want and What Men Will.
A big tune. They're
Working for the dollar bill.
Those are
Sad
big
to see
tunes.
the old slave mill. Grinding slow but grinding still. Big song.
But once you have a Marley, the Marley is gonna more like so. Like even this Grammy, I think the Bob Marley One Love Music. I think that will win it.
I love the soundtrack, I would say.
That soundtrack, and I feel like they will win
Yeah.
it because the artist on it, Shenseea, was on the soundtrack. So she might
Yeah,
eventually
true,
she will
true.
get a Grammy by de facto because honestly,
No. When you win a Grammy, you win a Grammy.
no, I mean like there are like I think like 10 artists on the deluxe album.
Yeah.
So she skipped Marley, a lot of artists on it that will get a Grammy just for it because this is a compilation.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
It's a body of works which is done by many people and they put it together.
So I feel like that in itself
Yeah.
will probably make this an easy win for them. You know how people always complain that, like we are doing, so the Grammy is not a true representation of Jamaica. And it's kind of hard for it to be a true representation of Jamaica because it's not only Jamaicans voting in it.
That is another thing, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Not
Like-
only Jamaicans have a hand in who wins the Grammy.
Yes. I would say if you want a...
But should we be the only ones having a hand?
No, reggae doesn't belong to Jamaica alone. The reggae,
Worldwide music. No.
yeah, it's a worldwide music, which is a thing. How does someone win a Grammy? How do you win a Grammy?
They usually look on record sales, the first thing, and the votes within the community of the Grammy
Artists and
they have their board and whatever, all of those
Yeah.
factors
So
are
first,
included.
your album gets submitted, and it go to a pre-selection committee, and that committee selects these albums that will come to the forefront for the members to vote. I think over 13,000 people have the voting rights to vote
Something like
in
that.
the
yeah,
Grammy,
yeah,
and
yeah.
some have a particular category that they vote on, and then some don't vote in certain category. But if you have 13,000, how many of them are Jamaicans that are going to actually pick a certain genre? How many of them will pick it because they're like, oh, Bob Marley reggae. I didn't listen to the album, but I'm voting, so I'll just pick the Marley one because that's all I know. Because I feel like the reason why Chronixx also didn't win is it didn't have the international appeal. You know? No. Let me
No,
finish.
wait, no. I agree with you. Let me tell you also why, and then I'll continue. He did something the year before that, which everybody kind of write him off after that. I also writ him off, and I like to apologize to Chronixx now. Now that I'm knowledgeable of the fact, You remember when Obama went to Jamaica?
What did he do?
So when Obama went to Jamaica, he went to a university. You don't remember that day, man?
Oh, when he go up to UE and he said, "Wow, go on," and the whole place. Oh,
yeah, big up yourself and all these things, you know. And then, but Chronixx, he made a comment. He was saying that, we're here glorifying. I'll say it in Chronixx word. We're here glorifying a waste man that wouldn't even look at our ancestor Marcus Garvey and take his name off the criminal record. And that's what Chronixx said then. People went on him, people go up on him back and say, he's a bad spliffing bun. Why him not stop talk? Him a rasta where him know. You know, they said a lot of things about him.
bro, that is Jamaican, see, bro. No, 100%.
And that was a year before, if I'm not.
Before the Grammys?
Before the Grammys.
That's 2017. Obama won in 2016.
Yeah, Obama went in 2016. Yeah. Right?
Yeah, he won.
And the year after that was the album.
Yeah.
All of that went against him.
It went against him, but like, all right, for example, you see Shenseea on this list, right? Mm-hmm. When you look at Shenseea and the musical landscape in Jamaica, she has left Jamaica per se and started to go more international.
She has.
Living in America, working with more international artists, collabing with these artists. So what? She's getting her name out there.
Yeah.
And when you get a name out there like that, that's when you can secure a Grammy nomination and a vote. Because you can be the biggest artist in Jamaica. If you don't go, if you're not touring, if you're not going to Europe, if you're not going to America, if you're not spreading your wings.
That is true.
You can put out the best album. You're not going to get a Grammy.
That is true.
If no one knows you, you're not going to get a Grammy. If no one knows you internationally, it's hard.
And now, because the music atmosphere has changed from, for example, back in the 80s or the 90s where there was no social media to put you out there as an artist.
Yeah.
Your works, your actual works is what would get you known overseas and whatever. Now, with the advent of social media, I can stay here in Murcia and do my music. I don't have to really leave Murcia.
But
and I will get big and people will ask about me.
But not only that,
and
bro.
send for me.
But not only that. Like, that is from the fan side of it.
Yeah.
Like, Grammy is a voting of your peers, your musical peers. If you are in Jamaica and all your musical peers are Jamaica, you don't have a connection in America, you don't work with this producer in America, you don't work with this artist in America or this artist in England or do something like that. People don't know you. People don't know the people that are putting in work into you and your album, so they have no affinity towards you.
That is it, yeah.
You know? So when they see the list and you say 5 people to vote, I get vote. On a big woman levels, I'm a musician. Even if I listen to all of them and I don't know which one to vote, I'm going to go probably with my friend. The person that campaign the best. It's a campaign, you know?
It's a campaign, yes.
It's a campaign we start before you put out the album. Right? If you want a Grammy winning album, you have to put together the songs, which artists you want to feature, which producers you want on your album, how you plan to market your album, or you plan to go on tour. All of these things to make the right connections. And to be honest, it's tough. Like, for instance, if Sean Paul and Shaggy put out an album now, even if it's the worst album, it will get a Grammy nominee.
That's it, yeah. We know this, yeah. Facts.
Because.
Facts. Just because.
The category. Sean Paul, Shaggy.
Look at the year when Sting and Shaggy won an album. Won the Grammy. Like, who could actually go against, though? Sting. Much less Sting and Shaggy. You know?
Rigged.
Rigged. All right. And look now, let me show you something now. I don't think the reggae Grammy gets the respect it is art to get.
Oh, what do you mean?
For one great fact, they don't give us our Grammy on the big stage. It's usually done backstage. On a smaller stage,
not
would
all
give
the
us our
category.
Grammy.
Not all the categories get that.
But wouldn't you argue that reggae,
a foundation,
one of the biggest music in the world, one of the most spread music in all languages you can go, and you hear a reggae song everywhere in the world, shouldn't we be on the big stage?
Would be nice. I think we should make our own awards.
Yeah, that's what we need to do.
I think that would be the best.
That would be the ultimate.
I think like the Mobile Awards and the Caribbean Music Awards, I think we should give those more
more attention and more credit.
Yeah, more credit because they're actually on the ground.
Yeah, man.
In the industry, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And when it comes to the Grammy, there's one thing. Once you win a Grammy, bro, you won a Grammy. Even if someone say you're not supposed to win it, you win a Grammy.
Mm-hmm.
You win a Grammy, and you will always have that Grammy, and it open doors to you.
You know what? A lot of doors.
You know, it feels like you're working with Grammy-winning artists.
Yeah. Trust me.
That takes you to another level and a caliber.
Mm-hmm. It does. And you know, let me state one fact about the Grammy, the Reggae Grammy Award. So in the year 2024. So I'm going to name the last 24 basically Grammy winners over those years.
You know them?
I have the list right here.
I have the list right here.
No. I have the list right now. And don't be shocked when you hear something.
It's a short list, Bob Marley.
Well, listen, from this list, I'm going right back to from 2000 back to 2024. Mm-hmm. Right? So, count how much time you hear the name Marley.
All
right. So in 2000, and we're not going to put this. We're not going to put this on the screen as album.
Yeah.
No, it's good. All right. So from 2000, Beanie Man won it with Art and Life.
Deserved.
2001, Damian Marley won it with Halfway Tree.
That's a good album, bro.
Good album. In 2002, Lee Scratch Perry and Roger Lomas wins it with Jamaican E.T. In 2003, Sean Paul won it with Dirty Rock.
Yeah.
Good album too. In 2004, Toots and the Maytals, they won it with True Love. And then in 2005, album of the century. One of the albums of the century, I believe. Welcome to Jam Rock by Damian Marley.
Two.
In 2006, Love Is My Religion by Ziggy Marley.
Love is my religion. To tell you the truth, you know, dog, all you need to win the Grammy, you know, is just one banger.
One.
One banger, and is the half to the tracks.
Yeah, half the tracks, believe me.
Coffee won a Grammy. Like,
wait, coming up. Mind Control in 2007 by Steve Marley.
4.
Jah Is Real by Burning Spear in 2008. I don't know why Steve Marley appear again here in 2009. With the same album, Mind Control.
5.
Before the Dawn, 2010 by Buju Banton. In 2011, it was Steve Marley again.
6.
With Revelation Part 1. 2012 is Jimmy Cliff with Rebirth. In 2013, Ziggy Marley with Ziggy Marley in Concert.
7.
In 2014, Ziggy Marley with Fly Rasta.
8.
In 2015, it was Morgan Heritage with Strictly Roots. In 2016, it was Ziggy Marley with the album
9.
Ziggy Marley. 2017, Damian Marley with Stony Hill.
10.
In 2018, it was Sting and Shaggy with 44876, which are the area codes of Jamaica and Great Britain. Rapture by Coffee in 2019.
That was a good album.
Toots and the Maytals again in 2020 with Got to Be Tough. That was the year he passed away. God bless him soul. 2021 was Soulja with Beauty in the Silence. Everybody was livid about that one. Livid when that happened. Kabaka Pyramid in 2022 with The Calling. And last year's winner was Colors of Royal by Julian Marley.
So 11 out of the last 24 Grammys
have been won by the Marleys.
What the different Marleys? So it does, you know what? I can't, bro. I don't really know what to say to that, honestly. A lot of times people feel like they've been snubbed and they hate going up against a Marley album. Mm-hmm. But you have to be strategic as well when you're putting out the album.
You have to be strategic. That's why I always commend my friend Sheun Kuti. Mm-hmm. Because he's also he's not a Grammy winner, but he's been nominated for the Grammy 2 times. Mm-hmm. He was nominated once for Best World Music Album category for his album Black Times.
Yeah.
That album for me is his favorite album. That album, world class album. And he's also been nominated this year for the best African performance. With guess which song?
Which one? The Damian Marley one.
The one with Damian Marley, Day.
Yeah.
So they've actually been nominated for a
I have
Grammy.
a good chance of Mama Marley.
No, it's not only because of that. I wouldn't say it's only because of that.
It
I think
increased.
it's about time that Shane would win the
Best
the
African
Grammy.
performance. Who's he going up against?
Let me check the who's he going up against.
Cause if he's going up against Thames and Burna Boy and you know that's a tough
It might be, yeah.
tough challenge. Especially with Burna Boy doing some of these performances at these like very massive shows. If he's in it, I don't know who's nominated for it for the Grammy in 2025. You have like even like Tyler. I think Tyler is one of them that is on the front burner. She left on the front.
All right, let's see if we can find this. So it says here. It says that the nominees are for the best African music performance. The nominees are Burna Boy, Yemi Alade, Ashake and Wizkid, Thames, Chris Brown and Davido. Chris Brown featuring Davido and Lil J.
Bro.
And Sheun Kuti and Damian Marley.
Bro. I think that's a hard fight.
It's a hard fight, but I believe in the music that Sheun puts out, you know?
Yeah, but does the voters will vote.
The vote is the vote.
The vote is the vote. All right.
And I think he's one of the only four African artists Nigerian artists who's ever been nominated for a Grammy.
Nigeria has so much artists as well, but
yeah,
I feel like that will change. Like with the uprising of Afrobeat and Afrobeats even more
and
Amapiano now, that will change. That will change so much more. Like once you could go to a party and you don't hear any Afrobeats and Amapiano. No,
you have to hear that
no,
shit
you have
when
a
you
segment.
step in this place.
No, you have a segment for them. And I love that, bro.
If I even yeah. If even
no one burner.
Yeah.
If no one burner. All right. With the time, I have a game. Just some random Grammy facts. Top 5 most nominated artists of all time.
Top 5 most nominated of all time.
Yep.
Of all time. Wow.
Man, guess no.
I feel like this is going to be a hip hop artist.
Top 5, every genre counts.
Every genre counts?
Yeah. But yes, you're right.
Like it all right. And if it's a hip hop artist, all right, I'm gonna say no. I feel like say Queen Bee have to be there. Cause she loved all over the world and not only America.
Yeah, she
the
did
Queen
that.
Beyonce, that's what I mean by Queen Bee.
Yeah.
She's one of them?
She's one of them.
Bumbleclad. Start off well.
She's the only woman on the list, so.
Oh, she's the only woman on the list.
Yeah.
And the rest?
She is number 4 on the list.
She's number 4 on the list.
Yes.
So who could be above her?
79 nominations.
79.
And I think she has that's gonna be my next question.
All right. I really don't know the rest.
If you
Pharrell?
No.
Eminem?
No.
Not 50 Cent, I know.
No. Don't just think about
I think about country music too.
No, don't just think about people that sing and perform. Think about people that produce as well. And do other things in music. Cause
that's why I said Pharrell before. All right, make us say DJ Khaled.
No.
Dog, I am last. Give me one. Some have an idea.
Give you one. Give you one that you should guess, or one that you don't think you would guess.
One that I should guess.
One that you should guess, Jay-Z.
Why I never said Jay-Z? So Beyonce and Jay-Z are on that list.
Yeah. Beyonce 79 nominations, Jay-Z has 83, which is the most nominations.
Jay-Z has the most nominations.
Yes.
Wow. And I couldn't even say Rihanna because they say Beyonce is the only female on that list.
Yeah.
Davian, I have no clue. Elton John.
No. One just recently passed away.
No idea.
Quincy Jones with 80 nominations.
Quincy Jones.
Paul McCartney with 81 nominations.
Paul McCartney from the Beatles.
Yes. And the guy that will win the hip hop song of the year this year, who do you think will win that song? He has 61 nominations.
Young Thug.
Jesus Christ. He didn't believe for the song. The song of the year, the hip hop song of the rap song of the year. Easily. The rap song of the year, probably one.
Drake. Kendrick.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
All right. Can you guess the top 5 Grammy artists that have won most Grammys? So you kind of have a little bit of a cheat code there, because the most nominations are now the ones that win the most awards.
All right, so if Beyonce is there 79 times, chances are she will win a lot.
Yes.
And I would say the same for Jay-Z.
Jay-Z, no.
Wow.
Beyonce is there with 32 awards, which makes her the artist that has won the most Grammys.
Wow. Okay. Well, Queen Bee is doing something.
It's Queen of the Grammys.
Is Kendrick on that list?
No.
He's not on that list. Paul McCartney is on that list.
No. The list has one more repeat and then 3 new people.
I have no clue, Davian. I swear to you. You see, once you go hip hop, Davian.
Quincy Jones.
Again, well, yeah, we should have said that. Yeah, Quincy Jones.
Yeah.
Quincy Jones.
Yeah.
And Beyonce.
All
Who
right.
else?
Hint: this artist is blind, but everyone thinks he can see.
He can see. This motherfucker, he can see. Stevie Wonder.
And then
he can see.
Then you have George Solti.
George Solti, who's
with 31? I don't know him. 31 Grammy Awards. And then you have Alison Krauss with 27 Grammy Awards.
I don't know Alison Krauss. I don't know. Isn't it James Sultry?
George
Solti.
Or yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know that brother. I swear I don't know that brother. I don't know that brother.
He might be a producer.
Yeah. Okay. Top 5 Jamaican artists with the most Grammy wins.
Ziggy Marley.
Ziggy is actually not on this, but yeah.
What?
The most Grammy wins.
All right. Make us say Toots and the Metals.
Yeah.
Damien, no, because Ziggy have more.
Damien has 4.
What?
I don't know.
What?
Hold on.
But
this list is something off with this list.
Yeah, because I think Ziggy. We just call some of the names and Ziggy I win about 3 or 4 of them.
I think I got 2 of them, man. But I think these are for solos.
Well, that still matter. So it's outside of the reggae category then.
Yeah.
Okay. Who else would be? I want to say Beanie Man because back in the 2000s, he used to do a lot of collabs that might have got Grammy nominated. But no. Bounty Killer.
Nope.
No.
Bro, this list is so easy. You get Damon and you got Toots. 3 other Jamaican artists in Grammys.
Are they Jamaican, based out of Jamaica? Black Uhuru is there?
No.
Aswad is there?
Bro.
Steel Pulse is there?
No, bro. Like, there's one that you haven't even...
The Burning Spear is there?
Baba.
Dog, come on.
Shaggy, the Sean Paul.
What I do?
Okay, all right.
My God.
I'm going to this one. And yeah, what you want? Oh, do this one. Top 5 best Grammy winning albums.
For me?
No. Well, for you and
top 5 Grammy winning albums. What does that mean? Does it mean that some categories
selling, the best selling, like
best selling?
The best selling. The first one is easy, bro. Best selling album in history.
In history. Michael Jackson wasn't around when the Grammys started.
Yes.
Was he?
Of course.
Well, okay then. I would say his album Thriller.
Yeah. She lost some weight and became Jamaican, but she's white, but not really Jamaican.
Adele?
Yes.
Adele?
Yeah. She is the next one.
Tell me then.
She is in a popular movie where someone had to protect her.
Beyonce.
No, where
Rihanna.
someone had to protect her, and the movie is called The Bodyguard.
What's she name? Jennifer?
Bro, the people in the comments are gonna kill you.
They might go kill me, brother, I swear.
Whitney Houston, the
Whitney.
Bodyguard soundtrack.
You know, I didn't watch, I haven't watched that movie.
Good movie, man. Good movie.
I haven't watched that
Then
movie.
you have Amy Winehouse back to back. Come Away With Me. Nora Jones.
Nora Jones. Don't know why I didn't come.
Yeah, dog. All right, Toddy Hill Studios, I would call it.
You know, honestly, I just want to re-add or tell you guys to give a listen to the Sheun Kuti and Damian Marley song. The song is Day. It has been nominated for the Best African Performance in the 2025 Grammys, which are coming up. Give it a listen. It's a really good song. It's worth it. It's worth every minute of the song. Believe me.
Which song do you think will win Song of the Year?
Song of the Year. That one is difficult. Song of the Year. I really don't know that vein because I always say I don't subscribe to popular music, and it's a pop song that's going to be Song of the Year.
I think Kendrick Lamar is gonna.
They not like us.
Yeah.
They're not like us.
Yeah, I think that's gonna win Song of the Year. If all goes well.
If all goes well, make we
If
see.
all goes well. All right, and that's it.
And this was the Yaadman Podcast, guys. If you guys haven't subscribed, liked, and shared yet, now is the time. Thank you very much. Good evening, wherever you are, and we are out. Yaadman Podcast are the one. The Yaadman Podcast. Tell you about the Yaadman Podcast. The Yaadman Podcast. Tell you about the Yaadman Podcast. The Yaadman Podcast. Tell you about the Yaadman Podcast. The Yaadman Podcast. Tell you about the Yaadman Podcast.
Subscribe now. We out.